So this video is about the capstan that I've built. The reason why I built this was I do some logging, and I have a logging job to do. It's a cedar logging job, and it's in a boggy, marshy, swampy area, and I've been waiting all summer for it to possibly dry up enough for me to get the horses in there, and it hasn't dried up, and it's not going to dry up. This is the first week of October, and I was in there a few days ago checking it, and there's no way man or beast is going to get in there with horses or tractor or anything. So I've had this on my mind for quite a while, and what it is it's a belt-driven capstan winch. This is a Farmall H, and it's driven off the belt pulley up to what this is a Beatty Brothers stable cleaner drive. Stood on its end. There's the chain sprocket that your stable cleaner chain would normally go on. I just welded a car rim on it with a bit of a hub center spacer there. Made up this bracket with channels which bolts onto the frame rails of the tractor, and there's adjustment slots on all four corners, so you can just adjust it so the belt runs right there. And then so what you do is this is a 600-foot coil of 1-inch manila rope with a short sling on the end with a slip hook, and that's how I'm going to hook on these cedar logs. Just use this, it's lighter than chain, and that way you don't lose your chain in the bush in the swamp. So a 600-foot spool. So what you do is you just grab a hold of the rope, walk into the bush. This will just spool out at will. It just piece of pipe welded to that frame rail, and it just the rope just spools out, and you spool it out to the far side of the woods, and that's your rope for the day. Then you hook it on the log, and you bring the rope back, and then you pass the rope over the top of the tire here and then around again, and then you hold the free end of the rope and you apply pressure, and the winch begins to draw the load towards itself. And if you run into an obstruction or the log snags on something, you just let go of the rope, and then you can walk back in and roll the log with the PV or whatever you need. So that's what this does. It just idles around approximately 55 or so feet per minute, so not quite a foot a second. And it's not super fast, but if you've ever been stuck in the swamp, and you can waste a lot of time being stuck. So you just put your rubber boots on, grab the rope, walk in, hook on the tree, walk back, hook the rope on the capstan, give her a tug. Away you go, you pull it up, and then once you get it drew out of the bush up to the landing, then you just hook on it with the horse, twitch it over to the loading area, and you're good to go. So yeah, this has been my project for the last couple days, getting this set up here, and it's pretty low budget. I just used steel that I had kicking around, and I had to adjust this belt, lace it up to fit size here, and so it works pretty good. I used it to spool up this 600 foot of rope here just now. Works good. So that's it for now.